a beautiful day, and on another day on Perfect Sports, I'm your regular host, Bob Paul, and today I'm not alone. I'm with a guest and a friend, Ian Dominic. Welcome to Perfect Sports.
Thank you very much.
How was your weekend?
It was well.
Okay, we are back and we have stories from the world of sports, from football, hockey, UFC, Formula One, and WWE. You might wondering what's WWE doing in sports, but just sit tight and enjoy this particular one. So we kick off quickly with UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Israel Adesanya, Nigerian sensation, on Sunday last week was on fire as he took Whittaker out of the ring and becoming the first Nigerian to win the middleweight championship, and he made the country proud. That's on there. We had the likes of Umar, but he has been so cool and wonderful in the UFC, and he has an impressive record. Having had the things with boxing, total of 6 wins, 25 wins, 1 by knockout, 1 lose, and that's total. Then he moved to kickboxing, a total of 80 matches, 75 wins, 5 loses, and 1 by knockouts. Then also he's a mixed martial artist, and he has a total of 18 matches, 18 wins, no defeats. So he has been a sensation to watch. And on Sunday, he made the country proud, becoming the first ever Nigerian to win the middleweight in the UFC. So we move to Formula One. Japanese Grand Prix came up yesterday, and we saw Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes driver, claiming top spots there, and our fan, number 1 popular driver, Lewis Hamilton, cruising to 3rd. So we saw some other drivers cruising to that one. What do you think about Vettel's beating Lewis Hamilton to this very one?
I've always wanted to know
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. And to think the driver came up, I think it's surprising actually. I only do really follow the Formula One when I'm at home, but here in school I really do not follow.
Yeah.
We all know the name Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, and the rest. So hearing that it wasn't actually Lewis Hamilton,
it's Bottas.
It was Bottas.
Okay, Bottas, he's a Mercedes driver out from Finland, and he's been so good in this particular season. He's currently second in the Formula One standing, and
behind Hamilton, I guess.
Hamilton, yeah, and sharing the same constructors as Mercedes. So yesterday in the Japanese Grand Prix, he came out first, and according to standings, Mercedes are still top. And in that particular match, something funny happened. The match was supposed to last for 53 laps, but in the 52nd lap, the checkered flag was raised, and causing confusion. But that didn't affect the standings, as Bottas and 5 others that were still top and maintained their position. But something happened down number 10 and number 11. Their position was swapped because of the time the match was stopped. But I think it's subject to investigations as we wait to see. Currently, we have 4 races remaining for it to make the full season in Formula One. And as I said earlier, Lewis Hamilton is still number 1, and he's likely to win this one, becoming the 6th champion of this Formula One. So we move to WWE. Tyson Fury,
one of my favorite sports.
But some people actually confuse WWE. They mistake it to be a sport. It's actually an entertainment. And you're seeing Tyson Fury all the way from boxing coming to WWE. It's something that's surprising. Like, what is he doing there? But this one is actually a showdown in Saudi Arabia, the 31st of October. We see Braun Strowman facing off Tyson Fury. What's your take on this?
Well, if we can have the legs of Usain Bolt, switching to football,
exactly,
and having a short stint, then it's possible. Now, martial arts and then wrestling, a whole lot in common.
Sure.
But if you look at the height, then the statue of
Braun
Strowman, you just never can tell. How about the likes of Rey Mysterio, who would just pull off something all of a sudden, and you just have to ask yourself, how did he do it? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
So everything is possible, but I cannot wait for that particular.
Exactly, like it's a must-watch fixture, and also in that particular day, in the same arena, we have another icing on the cake. We have a former UFC fighter, what's his name again? Kane facing off the likes of Braun Strowman too in that particular match, and it's going to be a match of string fixture. So let's just watch out for that one, the 31st of October. Keep a date, and let's see what's going to happen with Tyson Fury come out victorious and stun the boxing world, the wrestling world.
I've never liked Strowman ever since the white. You remember the White family?
Sure.
Yes. Since then, I've never
liked him. Yeah.
Strowman. After what they did to Daniel Bryan one time, I never liked him.
I don't miss it. I didn't follow WWE.
I have always been an ardent follower from WWE.
Okay.
Even my mom loves it too.
I see you. Okay, well, down here, I think WWE has, when we all young, we had our sports stars. I love Undertaker, I love Rey Mysterio, I love Triple H. I think John Cena, Shawn
always try to mimic how
he works on anything. Exactly. But we also are seeing Tyson Fury that day, and Tyson Fury is a world champion, boxing world champion, and he's been on form, fighting, and he's actually facing Braun Strowman in this particular one. Yeah. So now we move to football. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Why is my
okay, that's the favorite sport now.
Okay, Bastian Schweinsteiger announces retirement.
Should you not be sad?
Yeah, really. Bastian Schweinsteiger.
I know you love him more than I do because
he played for Manchester United.
Yes, and he helped you. It was like Man U savior then.
Excuse me?
I mean, people were definitely very, very poor.
So
he came and helped people today to win the FA Cup. So I think you should be a little bit, and hopefully you should want him to come back to the club, maybe like a technical advisor or something. But retiring at the age of 37, a World Cup winner, Bundesliga winner several times, several medals, and FA Cup even in England. It's a great.
Yeah. Okay. Now running down to his trophy cabinets, we see that he's an 8-time Bundesliga champion, a 7-time German Cup champion, a World Cup winner 2014. Remember that match? Of
course. I still remember what the commentator said in that match. After the 7th, at halftime, he said that the Brazilian team were actually hoping that the floor could just open and swallow it. At first, I was actually funny. Yes. That's it. It was humiliating.
Yeah, 7-0.
To be part of the team.
And they were the host country.
So
he was a talisman at that time, and he won the World Cup with them. Coming to England, Manchester United to be precise, he won the FA Cup. And after two seasons in United, he moved to Chicago Fires in the US. And he has called an end to his career, a successful career. And don't forget that he's the husband of this tennis player, Ivanovic.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Caroline Wozniacki is actually my favorite female tennis player.
Okay, so he's the husband. And currently, from news reaching me that he has been handed a new job in the German media as a pundit. So I think we'll still have to be hearing from Bastian Schweinsteiger once in a while.
Especially you.
Yeah. So we move to the WAFU tournament. The West African Football Union Cup of Nations came to an end yesterday, and we saw Senegal beating Ghana on penalties to claim that particular trophy. Nigeria was humiliated. We lost 2 games, the opening 2 games, and then we left the tournament in the quarterfinal against Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
Yeah.
You should mention the name again.
Cape Verde.
Not even Senegal, not even Ghana, not even Cameroon, Tunisia, Egypt. At least these are countries we all know in the football terrain.
Okay.
A country like Cape Verde, like where did they come from?
Cape Verde.
I know they've been there. Nigeria has actually been doing very, very well in junior tournaments. You get so having to lose to a country like Cape Verde. Now, not just Cape Verde, you lose your first 2 matches.
Okay.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, to the country and to our status in African football, it's quite embarrassing, and that was it. And the match yesterday, the final yesterday, it's in a goalless draw and a regulation time the match, and they 1-1, and they had to go on penalties to decide who the winner was, and we saw Senegal coming out victorious in that one. Then we moved to the European qualifiers. We had loads of matches as the international break came upon us, and I think I just run down the results that we had all week. So starting with Belarus, Estonia, the match ended 0-0. Netherlands versus Ireland, the match ended 3-1 in favor of Netherlands. Croatia, Hungary 3-0. Slovakia, Wales 1-1. Austria, Israel 3-1. Macedonia, Slovenia 2-1. Latvia, Poland grabbing all 3 points there away from home. Then we saw Kazakhstan, Cyprus losing at home 2-1 to Kazakhstan losing at home 2-1 to Cyprus. Then we saw Belgium, San Marino. The match ended 9-0.
What What did you actually expect?
9-0, like
San Marino.
San Marino.
San Marino.
Yes.
If you pronounce the name again,
San Marino. Okay.
They had to actually give them something extra for their president back home. So when you have the likes of Lukaku,
De Bruyne, he didn't actually play.
Kevin De Bruyne.
They have Hazard.
Hazard, what do you actually expect San Marino? What is San Marino even doing in football? They should be playing rugby. At least the likes of Samoa actually playing rugby. They should be playing rugby.
But you should just add a little respect to their name. Like for them to be here,
do they even have respect for their own name? San. They had to start with San.
Well, watching the 9-0 and we still had goals at injury time, 90 minutes plus, a penalty was scored there, and they mentioned the 9-0. On the official, we have Russia versus Scotland 4-0. We have China beating Guam 7-0. Syria.
China had to leave technology and
football. Then we have Syria beating Maldives 2-1. Australia beating Nepal 5-0. Jordan and Kuwait in a goalless draw that one. Then we have Cambodia and Iran. Iran at home beating Cambodia 14-0. Now this is in the wake of them releasing the ban that prohibited women from watching matches in their stadium. Now the first match, like their first match, having women in their stadium, the match ended 14-0.
Yeah, it's someone like you that wanted to score like a hat trick just to impress your wife.
Obviously.
So you actually expect Iran has actually been there over time when it comes to Asian tournaments. Yes, they've actually been there. So a country like Cambodia, I think they should always screen countries going through things like this before.
Why you like this, man? Okay, in the 14-0, that scoreline is a heavy one. And
we have actually seen worse scoreline, 23-0. So they're actually a little bit lenient on.
So Iraq facing Hong Kong 2-0. Uzbekistan beating Yemen 5-0. Saudi Arabia beating Singapore 3-0. Bangladesh losing to Qatar at home 2-0. Oman beating Afghanistan 3-0. And Mongolia losing to Japan 6-0. We saw on Friday Czech Republic beating England 2-1. A match that saw England lose their first match, their first qualifying match this 2010 2-1 to Czech Republic.
You're happy, aren't you?
Do I have anything to lose?
Abraham Dumaran.
Okay, tell me, Brian. Yeah, well, that's their business.
No wanting to play for Nigeria. So I know Nigerians are actually very, very happy because that was actually their debut, and then
they lost to one.
But the group is actually a little bit quite open.
Okay.
That's like you said, losing their first qualifying match since 2010, and they're actually still on top, though with goal difference.
Yeah.
They've played 5, they've won 4. Now lost that one, and Czech Republic is closely behind them. They've actually played 6, and they actually the 2 of them actually on 12 points each. With England goal difference and then England having a game.
So we move to Mongolia versus Bulgaria. The match ended 0-0. Then Luxembourg in the 3-0. That match saw Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a sensational chip. It's the Congo actually. And we move to Ukraine, Lithuania 2-0 in favor of Ukraine, Andorra, Moldova 1-0, Iceland versus France, Iceland losing to France 1-0, Turkey beating Albania 1-0, and finally the big one, Nigeria versus Brazil. Now I need Dominic. Were you just So Nigeria versus Brazil, how did you see that match yesterday?
Well, it was I didn't actually expect Nigeria to come out victorious.
Okay.
And neither did I actually expect the scoreline to.
That's respect.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, 1-1.
When
I actually saw the lineup.
Neymar, Dani Alves, Casemiro,
Marquinhos, Silva,
Ederson,
Everton, and then
even their bench. Don't forget
Firmino, Coutinho.
Yeah.
Yes, Coutinho, Richarlison, and Richarlison has actually been in very good form for Everton.
This season,
Richarlison and Fabinho of Liverpool. So I didn't actually expect Nigeria to come out victorious. I might actually sound a little bit unpatriotic here.
Okay.
I didn't also expect us to win either.
Okay.
Neither did I actually expect us to even draw the match.
Yeah, if you're being sincere to ourselves, nobody saw it coming.
Yes, nobody actually saw it coming. They actually did. They actually played very well, and I was actually very, very impressed with the play pattern of the left backs.
Okay.
The right back and the left full back. Okay. They did excellently well. Our attack was not that sharp. We still lacked that finishing touch. We had chances, though they also created chances, hitting the woodwork twice and then having to make some excellent saves. But had it been we had a good finisher, imagine having someone like Aguero or Aubameyang who can just produce a magic out of nothing. Yes. should have been something.
Okay, watch out for the goals there. Sorry, let's take a break. Watch out for the goals there, the Nigerian goal and also the Brazilian goal. And when we come back, we'll talk about Aribo, the name on everyone's lips.
Who will run all day down the channels and try to create something out of this. It's not a bad ball at all to Moses Simon, considering he was the only player he could hit inside the penalty box. They've just... There it is again, that work by Osimhen and then Moses Simon. But look at Aribo's walk right inside here. There we go. From here on, it was just a walk of fame.
Well, excellent footwork. Gets past Marquinhos. As you can...
That was that saying that those was coming up from Aribo. So now let's talk about Aribo, this Nigerian sensation. He has scored 2 goals in 2 games for Nigeria.
Sounds a little bit like
Aribo, yeah, you're running actually. Well, I want to give you a rundown of what he has, like his personal information. Now, Taribo full name is Joseph Oluwaseyin Temitope Ayodele Aribo, typical Nigerian name. And he's 23 years of age, born in England. He's a midfielder playing for Rangers, number 17 jersey. He has represented, in his senior career, he has played for Stainstown. He has played for Charlton Academy, scoring 14 goals in 81 appearances. Then I'm currently playing for Rangers, and he's coming on a 6th appearance, and he is playing for the Super Eagles. He has 2 games to his name, and 2 goals to add to that tally. What is your take on him?
I think you said Charlton Athletic. He actually scored 14 goals in 81 appearances for Charlton Athletic.
Okay.
For a midfielder, that reminds me about persons great midfielders like Steven Gerrard.
Okay, Frank Lampard, Schweinsteiger.
Of course, you have to mention Schweinsteiger. These are midfielders who actually stood out, and for a midfielder to be that offensive minded
and also defensive minded.
And the team is actually playing for Rangers. And Rangers, after 8 games, they won 7 and lost to just one. They are sitting top of the Scottish League.
Yeah.
Their last match, they won 5-0 against Hamilton Academical.
Okay.
So a club like Rangers doing very well, and then scoring goals. Now 2 matches, 2 goals. Speaks well of the.
And if you see the caliber of goal from that goal that we saw earlier on, that goal was a classy goal. Now it's not a goal scored by a typical midfielder. This is a goal scored by someone that has an eye for goal.
Yes. His first touch was a little bit so like
okay.
He really did push the ball forward. For him to have the ability to
control it back,
and then he actually got the keeper and the defender fixed somehow.
And sent Ederson the wrong way.
Yes. And then he slotted it home. It speaks of his caliber.
Yeah, we hope to see more of him as he keeps playing for the national team. And now we move to hockey, our last piece for today, hockey. And now we have Peter Cech. Peter Cech. Checking. Yeah, Peter Cech. Okay, he's a Chelsea legend, Premier League clean sheet record keeper. And he's an Arsenal legend too. If I'm wrong.
Really call him
a legend.
You know, let's say, but no, I wouldn't use the word legend.
Okay.
Though he actually played for us, and then he like you're always confident when you know that
Peter
Cech is in goal.
Okay.
No matter how poor the team is, at least you know. Let's say if you're playing against a team like Manchester City, if ordinarily the scoreline would have been, let's say, 6 with Peter Cech.
It's 3-0.
Well,
yesterday he made his debut for hockey team Phoenix, and he saved 2 penalties.
Something he's always been
doing, and it's should I say shocking, or would I say it's iconic? You see him move from football to hockey, and he still produces the same caliber of performance that we expected. Then I didn't really see him coming from a debutant in hockey, but he stunned everyone and he made an impact in that game. The game in the 2-2 to be precise, yes. And he was a factor in that game, a positive factor in that game.
Yeah, he actually said that he's been a fan of hockey since he was a kid, so I wouldn't really be surprised.
Okay.
You get, but just you debut and then you save 2 penalties to help your team win. It's something massive, something great.
Well, I think maybe we'll see like more of him, and maybe Peter Cech in hockey it will be something everybody wants to be looking at.
No fish limit for that one.
Yeah.
Just get your Bugos clothes.
But seriously, it was a nice fit there by him, and I wish him all the best in future. So I think that is it on Perfect Sports. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Dominic, thank you for making out with me today.
I wish your team well when they first
okay. Manchester United actually facing Liverpool this weekend. What's the prediction for that match?
Coupled with the international break, the players will be fatigued. Salah, Mane, and the rest, so they'll actually be a little bit lenient and just give Man U, let's say 3 or 2. But I don't actually see Man U coming out victorious, neither am I seeing them drawing that match. So it's an all-win for Liverpool.
Okay.
Theatre of defeat.
Scoreline?
2-0.
Make it 3-0. I said I will draw that match. But anyways,
let's see
what's gonna happen this weekend. But that's on Perfect Sports, and I hope you had a wonderful time. And keep it with us. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rockland House TV. I'm your handsome presenter, Bob Paul. Have a wonderful week.